Recording. So, good afternoon from Dubai, Gladden. It's really nice to see you. Thank you for coming, Miss Karina and Adrian. Thank you, Kato. Of course, thank you for the nice what you said about me just then, and for organizing this. So, today we're going to talk a little bit about Mize Network and why why I took this on board and why I'm happy to do all of these meetings with great leaders around the world. So, a little bit about my story. I've been in the medical field now for about 20 years, and I landed myself a very, very top-ranking position here in Dubai, where I was directing medical for the largest private hospital network in all of Dubai. So you can imagine at my age, being quite young, to manage so many big hospitals, it was a big responsibility, and with that, of course, comes a big paycheck. Okay, but my passion is mentoring. My passion is to work with leaders, is to travel, and is to build organizations. So for the last 6 years, I found network marketing online, and I really, really enjoyed it. And I committed everything to network marketing. It was a passion of mine. Now, unfortunately, over the last 6 years, companies have come. I've won in companies. I've lost in companies. I've been scammed by companies, and I've listened to too many stories. 2016, 2017, there was a very big trend going online, which was about cryptocurrency. It was very exciting, and there was a wave of companies that were coming in and trying to, they were trying to help people transition their wealth using cryptocurrency to finally get ahead. And I embraced it, I loved it, but unfortunately the companies are no longer here. Too many stories, and it hurt a lot of people. So beginning of 2017, I was treading very, very cautiously. I was looking for a company that was going to be honest, transparent, that was going to give us legal contracts, that was really going to take network marketing for the true value that it can do for people, and not just tell all of these stories. And that's why I am very selective and when I bring my networks in, because right now my network is 6,221 people. And I brought everybody into Mize Network because I'm sure it's the first time in a very, very long time I am sure that we have the right vehicle for success. And I can prove it to you because I quit everything. I quit everything I know. I got out of my comfort zone with all of the high-paying salary, with the beautiful penthouse that I'm in right now, with all the luxury cars. And I took that decision and I said, you know what? I think I have a better future with Mize Network. Now, why? Why Mize Network, you're probably asking. What made you make such a courageous decision? Well, the first thing is Mize Network it's an early company. But with any early company, you have early adopters, okay? And early adoption is taking network marketing with the current trend, which is happening right now of cryptocurrency. You put those two together, you have an explosive company. I was looking for somebody who had a transparent, honest CEO. I was looking for a CEO that had been in the field and experienced network marketing through the triumphs, the good times, the dark clouds, the bad times, and somebody that could relate to how we feel on the ground. I was looking for a CEO that would be there for me and my teams, who would come to webinars on demand, who would come to meetings on demand when they're on the way to airports. You see what I'm saying? And he came. Karina is here. I wanted a company where we had a voice. Too many times in a company, they give you all these wishes and dreams, and yet us, the workers who really can develop this company, don't have a voice. Okay? It's extremely important. I'm just going to mute Kato. I was looking for a legal framework, not something in a basement where they write something out that, oh, we're legal and everything. No, I needed to see it. I needed to see the paperwork. I needed a country that was going to support this country, like Spain. And that is why the headquarters of Mize Network is in Spain, because Spain is extremely, extremely tough on legislation and regulation. I wanted to get paid instantly. I didn't want to wait 1 month for my money. I feel we're in 2018, Glyden, right? It's 2018. Why should we wait? Why should we wait for our money for all of the hard work we do? No more stories about getting paid on a weekend. No more stories about getting paid at the end of the month or getting paid in a token that has no value. So I found a company where our CEO is here, has a legal framework, has ethics, has lawyers, and has contracts to protect you and me. I wanted some way that if we organize meetings, that some of the top leaders would be able to interact with the CEO. And Glyden, I don't know if you know this, but when some of the leaders decided that they were going to consider Mize Network, they asked me to come arrange for the CEO to come to Dubai with 7 to 8 leaders to sit down and physically talk with the CEO and have a look at the entire operation. You know, not something just on paper, to get into the mind of the CEO. And without a drop of a hat, he said, tell me the place, tell me the location, I'm coming. And it actually ended up, I think, 18 or 19 leaders showed up. I'm not quite sure of the number. And of course, Adrian Jacuzzi, who was our CEO, and his wife, they flew to Dubai on mutual ground. And the leaders of Africa flew in and they sat down together and they asked all of the toughest questions you can imagine, because it's too many times African money has been misused. Right? We're very aware of that. And this company was like, okay, we're going to look at, I say we, I'm sorry, I'm just a member. I'm not affiliated as a team member of Mize Network at all. I should have said that. I'm a member just like you. I have no significance in the leadership. It was about time that, you know, African money was honored for what it does. It's about time the leaders that helped these companies grow had a voice. So everybody met in Dubai and the questions and the interrogation happened. I'm pretty sure, I wasn't at that meeting, I had to fly away, but I'm pretty sure at that meeting that all of the past failures and stories and dreams that had been shattered were brought to Adrian and said, how can you assure me this time that I'm safe, that my money is safe, that my team is safe, that legislation is, and you're not going to disappear and run away and do what all the other companies have done to Africa before. And I'm pretty sure that Adrian was prepared, brought the documents, and opened up the entire operation. You know, that never happens very often. A CEO might fly out once or twice and he'll tell you a big dazzling story. But how many times does he really open up the operation and let you have a look at it? That is the characteristics of Mize Network. And that is why I knew instantly why I joined. So 5 months ago, May the 27th, I watched a webinar of Adrian Jacuzzi telling us about his company. And it just was so amazing that after 20 minutes, I knew that this was the company for me. But do you know what I did? Instead of jumping in, this time I brought 85 of my leaders onto a webinar. We live recorded it and we asked so many questions. It took 2 hours. And believe me, a webinar that lasts 2 hours, some people are gonna leave, get bored and disappear. 85 people started the meeting with me and 85 people finished the meeting with me, because we were totally blown away of what Mize Network is about to do. So network marketing, Glyden, went off track. The last 4 or 5 years, it went off track so badly. Mize pretty much pre-scripted how it should be, and we are all going forward together. This isn't a company. This isn't a company. If I was to say it, it's a family. Okay, Glyden, it's a family. Adrian is our brother. Karina is our sister. Kato is my brother. Diva is my sister. This is how it should be. this is so transparent, so ethical, so open, so available, so voice driven that I wish Mize was here 6 years ago, and I wouldn't have had to go through all the pain and suffering and all the loss that I had before. But it's a journey. It's a journey. Now I can identify instantly if a company is going to be around here for the long term. You know, I need a company to be here 10, 20 years. I need the company to pass down to my children. And when you join Mize, or if you join Mize, there is a contract in the back office for you that will pretty much stay in there. It's about 31 pages long. It will say something in there that this company can be passed down, the rights of everything you do, to your children. Okay? So when you have a legal contract like that, that's unbelievable. I've never seen it. So 5 months into this company, do I still feel the same about this company? And the answer is, I'm stuck on this chair 16 hours a day, and anybody on Facebook will testify to that. I go to every meeting. I come to as most meetings I can. I do all the webinars for the last 5 months. I record everything, because I want a trace of history. I want people to see and feel what Mize has said they have delivered. Okay, it's extremely important. And I don't mind being the face of the company. I don't mind putting all of my fears to the whole of social media and say, yes, I said that, because that's what Mize told me. And now, you know, when I started, I had no people. I just went on my heart. I felt my heart, and I came to Mize. I signed up, and I had no one to come in. Okay, and today I'm very proud to say that I have leaders all over the world, and I have probably one of the largest teams in the company of almost 6,300 people. And I love it, and I'm blessed, and I find it hard to sleep. And I don't think about my fears anymore. About should I have left that position? I was comfortable. I had everything. My children would have been taken care of. No, I feel Mize is going to 10x me. I feel Mize will give me 10 times more than what an employer can. Okay, because I've seen Adrian's eyes, and one day you will meet that man. Okay, and he will talk to you. And he talks to your heart, and he talks to your soul, and you will feel it in his eyes, and you will know instantly. Okay, so what I want to do now quickly, Kato, if it's okay, is I want to bring on my superstar, number 2 of the company, the CEO of the Wise, Miss Karina. I would love to hear from you. Let the ladies know why you did this and how it's going and how you're feeling. Miss Karina, how are you? Let me see if I can unmute you. There you go. The floor is yours, Miss Karina.
Hello. This is funny. I'm actually on the call, and he's telling me, can you do an audio in English? So, for Simon from Kenya. So just so you all can meet him, because he's about to leave. He's going to Spain. We have a meeting there tonight, and so I drove him here to drop him off. So he's here, just going to say hello to everybody.
Hello.
Because very, very soon he's going to walk out. Okay, so Lee, I love to hear your words. I know a little bit about your story. We've been together since May, but every time I hear it, there's always something new. I'm super grateful for you, for your words, for your respect, basically, because I think it's super important to have such person with so much responsibility in your words. That's what I feel. You came into Mize and everything changed after Lee. Basically, it's what I feel. You made Mize, since day one, for me, it's always been a family thing. Most of you don't know me. My name is Karina. I'm from Portugal. I have 4 children. He is my husband. And the company is ours. We don't have the normal network marketing company. We have a partner with us, which Lee knows him. which is Carlos from Spain. That's why the office is also in Spain, and Katu also has seen him online also. And we do things in a completely different way because of all of the past or history that has been coming with us. Just like everybody here on this call knows about network marketing, everybody has some past that is sort of a lesson to each one. So our past was good and was bad. It's the past. We learned from it, and one day we decided it was enough. We were tired of waking up in the morning and seeing everything different in the back office and not being consulted with the decisions making of the companies, not being respected in a way that we were just there as a number. We were there just to bring income to the companies, and in the end we were recognized as leaders, but it was not the feeling that we wanted. We couldn't control most of the things, and it was very, very hard for you to come to your leaders and to your teams to explain something which you can't understand. So I know that many of you have been in this position, and I know how hard it is. So we decided to change all our lives. We decided to wake up in the morning and have this huge responsibility every single day, which is super, super stressful, but it's super, super amazing the way that we have been doing things. So 1 year ago, on the 23rd of November, will be 1 year now, we went to Las Vegas, to USA, me and my husband, and we went to the GoPro event, which we go every year, and we're going to go again with Katu and with Lee in the next December. And we went and we launched the company. We launched the company together, me and him there alone. I remember it was Thanksgiving Day. We stayed home in the hotel, in the apartment, just to see if everything was going okay with the launching, with everybody. And we signed up our closest friends because we were planning everything so carefully. We didn't even want to send the links out to the whole world. We were a little scared because it's something new for us also, because we've been in the industry for over 10 years, but it's completely different when you're managing it. So it was a huge risk for us, and thank God we did it, because in the end it's been a journey completely crazy but super amazing. So we did it, we launched it, and we came back to Portugal, to our home where we lived, for our children, and we started to work, and everything started to go crazy completely. We started to have people from Dubai, we started to have people from Italy, from Spain, from Germany. Portugal was super, super amazing in the beginning. I remember we had huge teams, and we still have huge teams. That's why he's going today with Fernando. He's our master here from Portugal, who was with us from day one. We talked to him in Las Vegas, as he was also there at the GoPro. At that time, doing another company, representing another company, but we knew his potential, and we talked to him straight. So he was basically the first leaders to come join us. So it was crazy. Our adventure has been ups and downs. We have never failed in the most important things, I believe so. Because when we started to draw what Mize Network should be, we stopped and we thought what was bothering us in all the companies that exists, you know, like the requests for withdraw, for your payments, when they put you on hold for like 2-3 weeks for you to take out your money. It's super crazy when you have bills to pay, you have children, you need the money, that's why you're working. And it's very difficult to understand how the companies don't respect that. So one of our main things was always to put in the daily payment directly into your wallet, so we don't keep anybody's money. And also for us as owners, it's super relaxing to know that I'm at my home having dinner with my children and everybody is being paid at the same time. Basically, I don't have to worry that the company has some issue on the withdrawals or in paying anyone. It's automatic. It's always been like this since day one. No issues on that. So it's something that we discussed, and we made the company a little bit different from all the rest. We also have the issues. I was more into the Indian market, and I remember that in the 4 times that I've been to India in the last 2 years, everybody was always saying to me, oh, you need to give me accounts, you need to give me a good position, I need spillover, I need this, I need that. Everybody wants everything for free. So what we did here is we gave you also 7 days for free. Anybody can join the company for 7 days for free and can earn. We will pay you even without any investment done. That was also another goal that we had, so that every leader, every member can have an opportunity to actually come in the company without paying for the first 7 days. Because we believe that there's actually people there that need a breakthrough, that need some sort of help. And instead of doing crazy things like giving accounts, etc., we decided to make it legal in the company to do this for the first 7 days. We know a lot of things that has been in the market. We've been through a lot this whole year. There's a lot of things going on. We're going through actually some changes in the back office. It's been delayed because my perfectionist here keeps testing and doing and crazy things. He's like this. He keeps saying, there's no point in us putting in a back office that's going to give us problems. It's not going to make us sleep properly. So we've been waiting so that everything is 100% accurate for us to actually change the back office, which will be in the next couple of days. Hopefully it's almost done. And this will also improve everybody's work here from Mize. We have it all automatic, so that Lee can have some rest, Katu can have some rest, so that any of you ladies from Africa can also have some rest, because it's completely different, and it's much more easy to work with. About Africa, it's in Mize since let's see, we went to Dubai in August, late August, first days of September we came back home. I was super amazed. I met Katu there, along with I think 13 leaders who went there to meet us. I was super delighted. I think most of them know how hard it's been here for me to stay home, because my dream is actually to go to Africa. I have a crazy thing over Kenya, and I'm dying just to go there, because I love to travel, but especially when there's something different in the countries. And I actually think that Africa has been on my mind for a long time. So the best thing that I've seen in these people, in Katu and all the leaders that came with us, it's that they are true and they also have a past. And they were just like most of the people that come into the company looking for something completely different. For us, for me and for Adrian here, it's completely normal to come into the calls. Lee knows, Katu also knows. Every single day we have calls. We are always available as soon as we can with our agendas, of course. We love to come into the teams and explain who we are, because we know how it is to be on the other side and not have anybody to talk to or to connect to from the company. It's completely different when you have somebody who's the owner and when you have somebody who's just a member, as you are. So we know how important it is for us to hear not just the good things, but also the not so good things. So every time there's a problem, which we always have, every time there's some miscommunication, something that went not so well, it's good for us also to come on the call and to show our face and to be here with the team. So we know how important it is. That's also something that we have always said since day one. That should be a priority for us. So we have our family at home, and then we have the Mize family. It's what I consider it, because in the end, we know basically every single leader in the company. And I am very sure that most of the companies don't do this. Because we've been in plenty of companies in the past. And I remember just to talk to some CAO, it would be like super difficult. Even just a Zoom call or something like that, even if I texted or something, would not get some response. So here we do it in a completely different way. So hopefully, I'm going to be in Africa. I think it will be January. So we were just talking about this today. Me and Adrian, I think it will be January. We're about to leave to Vegas in 3 weeks with the teams who qualified. The qualification was up until the 1st of November. There's a couple of Africans coming. The visas are delaying everything, but hopefully they will make it. And then after this, we're going to plan the tour there with the teams to go to Africa, hopefully to Zambia and to all these other amazing countries, which I surely would love to go. Lee, I'm done.
All right, thank you, Karina. So I'm just going to piggyback on some of the important points you made there. The first
I talk too much, we know.
No, I love the enthusiasm, because you don't get it from a CEO. The only time you see a CEO is if you go to an event once a year, and then he's on stage and you don't get to see him. You just
here you get to see them in the car.
Yeah, so, you know, it's so important, Glyden, to understand that, you know, the pain points that everybody feels in the field is always about the money. You know, you work hard, you inspire your teams, you go to the events, you meet everybody, you spend hours and hours and hours, and finally Mize cracked the code and pay us nightly. without fault. I've been 5.5 months, and I know when I wake up, in fact, I wake up so early now because I'm so excited to go check how much, you know, not if it's there, how much. So it's a new standard. It is an absolute new standard. And I wouldn't be surprised in 2019 if everybody starts copying the Mize model. The second important thing is the legal framework that Mize put in. I know, Karina, you spent 9 months purely about legal and getting everything so that we don't get shut down, we don't run away, and everything is there for everybody. You see, Mize did it differently. What I see is usually a company comes, they sell everything, get big, and then try to get into compliance, okay? And it failed us 6 years. This time, we did the compliance first, and then we release our products when everything is up and running. And that is why this is going to be here a long, long time. And I think it's the new model. And you should feel impressed with yourselves, because I think everybody's going to mirror your model. And it's good to be pioneers. My team.
Lee, I want to tell you something here, just to add this. I was just talking to a leader yesterday here from Portugal. We live in Portugal. As you know, I put a lot of posts on my Facebook, my personal Facebook. I'm not ashamed of my profession. I am super honored of our profession. I believe in network marketing. We have huge stories about money, about not having money, about having to sell things to have money. And it's what makes you stronger in the end. But about the office and about the legal issue, it's very difficult here in Spain, in Portugal, Europe. Spain, Portugal, it's the same thing, basically. We have a border. But it's very difficult for us to be legal. We also have the office in Georgia, the company there, but it's very difficult for you to have it here. So for us to be so okay with everything, it's kind of difficult because most of the companies don't do it the way we do it. Most of the companies are not even legal. They don't have an office, an open office, which some of the leaders have already been there. Anytime they can go. It's completely different the way that we have been working. It's good, but it's also, it's different for most of the people that come into the company. They don't understand it. Because most of the companies, what they do is they just put some website online, they start promoting it, they get some products, and they start earning a lot of money, the company, and then everything comes after. And then you don't have time, and then you have huge problems to solve, and that's why it gets shut down, because then when it gets shut down, there's nothing to do on it. So that's why I believe that we could have done things faster in some way. I believe so. But on the other hand, I'm also glad we didn't, because I know success loves speed. We know it. But in some things, it's best if we do it calmly and taking the right steps in the right positions, because this is a huge profession. It's a huge market, but it also can shut down like this. You know that. Any company with the government and all of that, it's completely crazy. And we don't want that to happen. So we are extremely careful with that also.
Thank you. So, I love this company. Glyden, I'm going to tell you that, you know, some of the personal decisions I made it because cryptocurrency is very special. Blockchain technology is very special. Right now, we are so blessed to be able to have the opportunity to transfer wealth of the old ways, the old money system. It's changing, okay? And Mize recognizes that, gave us the vehicle, and it's not just a platform just to make money. No, it's so much bigger than that. It is a platform to teach us about what is about to happen on the trends. It is going to help us become better leaders. It is going to help the smallest person in the team, the last person that comes in the team. Mize is developed, you know, with the Learn Chain and our products to help everybody to maximize themselves. The word Mize came from maximize, and they really are going to deliver value for everybody. This isn't just about the top leaders. I don't even feel like a top leader. I just feel part of something that is transforming in the world right now. And for the first time ever, it is fantastic that I'm connected to Africa, because I wasn't connected before. We needed something to connect us, and currency is connecting us, because we can now transact business. Glyden, finally, I can send you money like that from my phone. and you can take that money, that cryptocurrency, and transform it into cash if you want to. We never had that before. So when you have that, and you have an honest company like Mize Network with network marketing that we all enjoy, and you put it together, watch what happens. Watch what happens in the next couple of years. And that is why that's why I'm here. That's why I spend a lot of time researching this company. That's why I spend 16 hours a day, because I'm sure, I am so sure. I've never been more sure in this industry in my life. And I love the products. Okay, we've got one product. It allows me to get Bitcoin for the rest of my life. Okay, so as cryptocurrency develops in the developing world and it gets adopted, my Bitcoin is going to grow every single day. And I know Aiden and my children, they are taken care of. I will be passing that down to them. And the new products coming, oh, wow. You will see. You will see. You have come at such a beautiful time, Karina, right? They've come such a beautiful time because we've been here on the anticipation of it coming. And then in the next few days or weeks or whatever, we launch everything that we have been patiently waiting for, and all of our dreams and everything in a network marketing company selling products and services, they come in just as it's launching. So they don't have the pain of excitement all day long and all night long. They come and they get the explosive growth that we're about to feel. So yeah, Glide, sorry, we talk fast, we talk with passion, you can feel it. And I've been doing this 5.5 months, and I still talk like this. The fire hasn't gone down. It's elevated. I feel like a volcano. I need to explode. I need to tell the whole world. And I will be there in January as well. And I'll be on stage talking just as passionately with each and every one of you, because I feel this is a gift. I feel cryptocurrency is a gift to the world, and I feel this company is a gift. And I feel that everybody that's been waiting for their chance, the chance, it's here, it's right now. And it's a pure decision. It's a pure decision. Do you take it? Do you run with it? Or do you watch it blossom into this beautiful thing and then look back and say, I had the information and I didn't take the action. So I would say spend more time with the 17 African leaders. I would connect with them, validate, trust us, but validate that what we said actually happened. Listen to them. They've got 4 or 3.5 months experience of Mize Network. Ask them if they truly are getting paid without requesting withdrawal. Ask them if their money on their products is getting paid daily. And is the company transparent enough to come whenever you ask for them? And do we travel? Do we give our career awards? Do we get our prizes? Or is it just a nice presentation? No, everybody's getting their awards. And research some of the members that have been giving their career awards and just listen to that passion. You cannot fake passion. You cannot fake it. You would instantly know if somebody is not telling the truth. So I hope our presentation was
Lee, I just want to say something. It's very easy to see if the company pays or not, because if we don't pay, that would be all over, in my opinion. But mostly here, Katu knows all the team. He was there in Dubai, but all the other ones here on the call. I actually thought it was a call just for women, but there's like some men here, but it's good anyway. But it's very easy. It's very easy to see if the company pays. We have been doing the bronze trips. The bronze trips is when you hit bronze, which is the first rank in the career plan. We went to Punta Cana, then we went to Cuba, and now Las Vegas. It's part of the career plan. So that's one of the prizes that you can see in the pictures in our Facebook, that we have 48 people in Cuba, we have 30 something in Punta Cana. Now I don't even know how much there's going to be in Vegas because of the visa issues, but it was near 40 something again. So we pay it directly. We pay it. We travel everybody from what country they're in to come and to come with us on that. All the other prizes, yes, it's been paid. Now we have to organize ourselves to go down to Africa in January to give out the silvers, which is the Apple laptop, the Apple iWatch, and all of that, which will be given there. So in the end, yes, it's very, very easy to see if we are true or not. And we have videos, testimonies of everybody that has gone with us to the flights.
I would like to bring up Glyden, if you would like to ask any questions, or this is the perfect time as we've got the senior leadership here.
He's driving around. Sorry.
If you've got any questions, Glyden, or want us to go over certain points, we are happy to answer any questions. Or if Kato has anything to ask, please do ask your questions. It's our pleasure.
I think Glyden can ask questions for Josiane or Margaret. Yeah. Please, Glyden, go ahead.
I'm here.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Lee. Thank you so much, Karina. It's a pleasure. You don't know how I feel when I see a woman on top. Just happening. Yeah. So
Thank you, Glyden. It's my pleasure also. Sorry to interrupt you. It's my pleasure also. I thought it was like meetings just for women, but I can see all the men here. I like to talk to women because in the end, I know how tough it is. We are.
Yeah. So well, of course, we are a mixture.
Mommies,
we have
at home. We are wives. We are everything. Plus, we want to go into. Yeah.
All right,
Thank you so much, Karina. Thank you. Lee, I really do appreciate. I mean, from the time the team came to Dubai and the leaders from Africa met with you people, I have been following, of course. And, we went through a little bit of turbulence, you know, from, of course, the previous engagement that we had. But of course, we had to let the people settle down in Zambia.
Okay.
They say like, Lenga, can you use your video? Welcome, my sister.
Glyden,
So
speak more on your mic. Your mic. Be near your mic.
Okay.
Be near your mic.
All right. You can hear me. Am I better now?
Yes.
Okay, thanks.
Yes.
Thank you, Lee. I was saying, after the turbulence of the other engagement that we had sort of people, you know, in different opinions and different feelings, like rightly put it, emotions to the business, very important. And the way people react, we want to respect that. So we tend to let them stay and let them run through what they are feeling. And now we feel it's the right time to, you know, really engage and to start running. Here's the strategy we are saying. Somebody joining now, I mean, I've listened to the presentation. I'm very versed in knowledge with Mize right now. Somebody joining Mize right now means that in a month's time, they begin to get their monthly payouts, isn't it? And come that month, which most likely will be first week, second week of December, we will be very close to what the life in block will start paying out. So to them, that is a plus, because at that point, they can easily then add on to their power nodes on whatever little money they'll be able to get from the other side. Because their problem was, how do we engage or put more money into this business when we have some other money tied up somewhere? So they buy small packages now, because I mean, the goodness of Mize is you are limited. You are limited in whatever you want to join in. The little you have, you join, and then you continue buying more power nodes, and that to me is very good. So it's not really a question; it's a commendation, and I thought that this platform was right now mature for us to go into the market, and that's why I insisted we have it recorded, because many people may then watch this, and we are calling it the Zambian package, especially from Karina and from Lee. And of course, we have had the glimpse of the CEO, which is very rare. I really think that is very, you know, a big privilege for Zambia. Thank you to, thanks to Kato for the initiative. Just to give you a small glimpse, or maybe you may be wondering, there are few people on the platform. We are a big number. I mean, Zambia is landlocked by 8 countries around it. Lee, we are talking about a country that is linked 8 borders around it, meaning that when we all just lock in into Mize, this thing is going to blow. We have the other experience of what was happening. It's not a joke. You will understand why Kato has their passion for Zambia, because he understands the setup. We have 10 provinces,
Yes.
so many millions of people in this country. Yeah, and we just need to get the right people, understand, appreciate what it is, and then they lock in and you're good to go. Come January, we are looking forward to hosting. Hopefully, we'll be part of the countries that you visit, Karina. And of course, between now and then, we only have like a month and a half. We're gonna run. We'll run like madness. And of course,
Yes, you need to run so that you merit for the CEO to come to Zambia.
Yes,
Big time.
Kato, I know. Yes, I know. I mean, Zambia is one of the places that the CEO should come. You know, we have the Victoria Force in Zambia. Hey, you
Absolutely.
We will go. We have the countries already. I have around 3 days in each country. We're doing the plan.
It is. So I don't have much to say. I mean, I appreciate that I've had to make people tune in, because you know it is like our lunch hour time here, and of course people will have to get back to their business very soon. So that is how we asked for this slot, and I'm sure people who've tuned in, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure you've gotten something to talk about. Thank you so much for the opportunity, and I'm really so grateful. Kato, you have something to say, or somebody from Zambia?
I think, thank you so much, Glyden, for putting the team together. The assurance, let me tell you, Glyden, for all the years I've been around this industry, Mize interacting with it is very unique. And we have a big future with Mize. And trust me, with our experience, with your experience, Glyden, and your soft touch but firm, we are going to go places. Okay, yeah, so yes, we had all that, but this is high time we move forward with the right. God brought all those experiences for us to be able to select the very best. And believe me, Mize is the very best. Okay, so unless someone has something to say in Zambia, Margaret or Josiane, we can call it a meeting. Josiane, Margaret, Martha. Hello, Betty, Miss Mlenga, Diva, Josiane, please say something. You have something to say?
Not really. This is Mlenga. Not really. I'm just following what is being brought to us, and we appreciate everything. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mlenga. Welcome.
We'll join very soon.
Josiane, you have something to say?
No, I just want to say thank you. We are listening, we are following, and we are behind Mize Network, and we are doing our best to make grow the company. So we are just there. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so now the strategy Glyden is here. Glyden, the strategy is here. We run, we have at least 1.5 months to do this, and then a lot of things are going on. I don't want to say them right now, but believe me, this is truly massive. Please don't waste time. Build it faster. This is a long-term company and with blockchain products. Okay, the more we learn about the Mize, the more we appreciate it more, and that's why we want to build it bigger and faster. Okay, so I want to encourage you to tell everyone that this is something unique, and the CEO, the corporate, the leadership, transparency is out of the roof. So we are here to call Mize our very home. Thank you so much, and back to Lee and Karina for the last words.
Okay, I'll let Karina close, as it's the ladies' meeting. But I just want to say to you, Glyden and Josiane, Mulenga, Diva, everybody, please know I'm here for any questions or any other webinars that you need. It's part of my day. I wake up and I know I'm going on at least 3 or 4 Zooms a day. If you have any questions, concerns, doubts, you need more education, I'm a direct link to Karina and Adrian. They've been fantastic with me whenever I need something. It's super fast, within minutes. So I'm just extending that to you. If you encounter anything or you want something, clarification, please let me know. And I do invite you and your team on Mondays and Wednesdays. We do it. We go over everything, more of a deeper presentation if you haven't been there, and we break it down. And at the end, sometimes we have questions. And I'm just a support network for you. I don't think you're going to find a better upline than me, and I say that because I know what I do. So I'm here for you anytime you need anything. So thank you for coming. Thank you, Kato, for arranging.
Actually, Lee, I'm suggesting to Glyden and the entire Zambia team, please, we can choose a day and time where we have only, like I've always told you, I've always told Glyden and Josiane, we choose a day and time, and then we do whereby you're just inviting only your people and prospects. We can give it to Lee and myself and Simon, and then we do say that we help you move real faster, because these other countries are moving really faster, and Zambia has been. So that's my suggestion. Think about it, Glyden, and then we can discuss more.
No problem.
Sure.
Please, Lee, right ahead.
Yep. I would just want to say congratulations to Africa. I think you're the biggest, growing, fastest team I've ever seen in my 7 years online. So congratulations to you.
Absolutely.
I'm hearing I've seen nothing yet, and I can't believe that statement, because what I've seen in the last 2 months is unbelievable. So if that's not you,
you haven't seen anything yet, Lee.
Yeah, well, if that's not you at running 100% potential, I think a tsunami is coming. And well done, well done. We have something to learn from you. That's for sure. So I'm going to keep quiet now. Thank you, Glyden. I'm going to hand over for closing remarks from Karina. Dear Karina, please say your last words.
Okay, now I'm unmuted. Lee, thank you so much to everyone here on this call. Thank you, Katu, for organizing the men's meeting this morning. I'm always available. Also, Adrian here. He's about to leave finally, and he's going to be in Spain tonight for a presentation. So this is what we do every single week, every single day. We are completely available for anybody who has any problem to contact us. You can also tell Katu and Lee if you find any issue with any situation here. And I'm super excited to always be here on this call and to always be helping out everyone and to give my testimony also because of my great passion for this network marketing profession. That's basically all. So thank you all so much. Have a great day. Thank you for the meeting, and hope to see you all soon in Zambia.
Thank you. Thank you, Lee. Thank you for hosting everyone. Yeah, thank you, Glyden and everyone.
Thank you, Glyden.
All right, so thank you, everybody. I'm going to stop the recording. I will put it on YouTube, and I will give it to you, Kato, to disseminate to everybody, okay?
Okay.
Okay, please. Thank you.
All right. Good night. Good night, everybody.
Thank you.